Okay, this is my first time doing a figure review. How do I do this? I should probably see if the camera's on first. Wait, it's on? You guys didn't see my face? Ah! Roll the clip! Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Sierra228 Productions and this is my review on the Spartan Collection Series 7. Please don't fact check me on that. Yokai. I was looking online for a review of Spartan Yokai and I couldn't find one, so I decided, what the heck? I pre-ordered one off Jazwares Vault, not sponsored, and it arrived about a week or two earlier than it was supposed to. So I decided to do my first ever figure review. What do you mean the code is invalid? Alright, let's take a look at the finer details of the Spartan Yokai. Starting here at the bottom, feet have been nicely sculpted, have this little point right here and the blue on the sole of the shoe. I really like that. Knees look good. I like the little pink break up here. And the weathering on these plates looks nice. Knee is not quite as ugly as some Jazwares figures. I like the plating right here. It's very nicely textured. Love all the pink and blue details. Love the armored texture right here. Again, same deal with the back. Nicely textured. Good details. This looks nice. It's loose on here, and it's just a gray rope, but definitely does fit the theme of the figure. Shoulders look nice. Again, nice blue and pink detail. I like the blue and pink color breakup on the arms. Hands look nice. Love how the knuckles are highlighted by the blue. Back of the head looks nice. Love the little blue details back here. I like how they decided to make this mostly pink at the back, so it breaks up with the color of black at the front. Now for the main attraction, the helmet itself. I love the little teeth and stuff in here. The horns look great. All the little blue that breaks up the black right here. I especially like how they made the black visor reflective. They didn't have to. I feel like it could have been solid and no one would have really complained. But I did like how they went the extra mile and made this reflective. But yeah, looks nice. So, in terms of articulation, the Spartan Yokai has pretty standard for any Halo Spartan series. So his legs can kick out about that far. It's impeded a little bit by the hip skirt. They can kick out that far to the side. About this far to the back. Now the back, they're really impeded. They technically can move that far, but this little flap gets in the way a little bit, and I don't really want to bend mine too much. Same thing with the right side. The ankles can tilt down that far, up that far. They do not appear to have a pivot, but they do have a swivel that can go the full 360. The toes can point up that far, down that far. I don't know if you want to do a ballerina dance or something with it. I don't really know why the toes point down. In terms of the arms, they are impeded a little bit by the armor plane right here, but they can go about up that far. So around the halfway mark. They can go down that far. They can make the full 360 around his torso. He has a swivel here at the joint. Does not appear to have a bicep swivel, which is pretty standard. He has double jointed elbows, which can go about that far up. So past 90, that's nice. His wrist can go down that far, up that far, and do a full 360. In terms of the waist, there's really no articulation. There's a little bit of a give. So you could say that there's some, but it really doesn't do much. The head is on a ball joint, so it can turn, I believe, the full series. I just popped off his head. Great. Okay, it can turn the full 360 if you want him to look like that for some reason. It can also look up that far, down that far. And yeah, so pretty basic articulation for the Spartan series. His plating does kind of limit his articulation in the arms and the legs. But if you've had the previous Yokai Spartan, it's not any different from that. This belt doesn't impede in any way. It's just these plates right here and the shoulder plates, but it's not a huge deal, and it's not supposed to be super mobile anyway. Yeah, looking nice. So yeah, the Yokai figure looks great and is very nicely sculpted from front side to back. I especially like the color scheme, and the reflective visor was a very nice touch by Jazwares. Despite being more limited than some of the other Spartan collection figures, the Yokai is still very poseable considering all the plates on him, and he looks great while doing it. Okay, now we're going to take a look at Spartan Yorkai's accessories. I think I'm saying that right. Okay, so first up we got probably my least favorite, the Ravager. It's got some nice detailing. Here is it in comparison to the Spartan Enigma Ravager. So as you can see, they've definitely upgraded a little bit. There's more red detailing right here. It's a nicer color, gray. The handles are a different color. Yeah, I think it looks like an improvement, but it doesn't really feel necessary. And I kind of wish he came with a different accessory. Okay, let's see. The hands somewhere back here. They're falling. Okay. So, in terms of his hands, he has a fist for his left side. Nicely detailed, like in the sculpt work here. Yeah, I like it. Just a fist. And I dropped it. He has the Return of the Open Hands. Yes. Now, this is my first figure of this wave, so I don't know how long Open Hands have been back, but they have been gone for so long, I think since like the second wave of the Spartan collection, and I'm so excited. I think they're so expressive, and I like the relaxed open hand, especially if you're doing stop motion. They look great. Okay, we have the same thing on the right side. Then we have the pointing hands, or the gun-holding hands, as I like to call them. They're really made for holding the Ravager, but you can also just use them for finger guns, because that's cool, I guess. Anyway, on to his cool accessories. So first we have the two swords. There's one long and one short. I do not remember the short name for a katana. It's going to bother the heck out of me. I know there's a name for it, but I don't know what it is. Long sword. Now, I checked. This isn't bent. This is just the way it's supposed to be. It came out of the package exactly like this. Doesn't appear to be any way of bending back. This is how the plastic was molded. So these are supposed to be slanted. I just thought you guys should know that. Okay, then we have his two final accessories here, which are the swords in like their sheath. So these could either be the extra swords, or you could only have these on when he doesn't have his swords drawn, because obviously the handles are here. I like them. I just wish that you could store the swords inside of them. That might be a little bit too much. Swords might get stuck. But still, they're cool, and they look really nice on the belt right there. Love the gold detailing up here. Handle looks nice too. Yeah. That's nice. The swords in their sheaths just slide into the belt like so. As for the Ravager, it pegs into the back, and of course, like all Spartan Collection figures, the peg is reversible. One of my biggest gripes with this figure is how hard it is for the hands to hold the smaller sword. It just falls out constantly, just... I don't like it. This guy comes with quite a few accessories. Although I'm not sure I would have picked the Ravager to go with this character, it just doesn't seem to fit it very well. And the figure doesn't have good enough articulation to hold it with both hands without holding the blade. So unless you want your figure slicing the hand open, he can't really hold it right. The Yokai stands at about 7.25 inches or 18.415 centimeters. Let's do some figure comparisons with other lines. Here is the Yokai next to the Marvel Legends Falcon and Winter Soldier TV series Winter Soldier figure. Here he is alongside the Star Wars Black Series Archive Edition 501st Clone Trooper. Here he is with the DC Multiverse McFarlane Red Hood. This is from the 2-pack with Red Hood and Nightwing. Here he is with his predecessor from the Spartan Collection Series 4, Spartan Yokai. And dang, these two are some of the best looking Spartan Collection figures. Although I do think the Yokai is an improvement on plastic quality over the Yorai. Here he is with the Spartan Collection Jaga Ramdai? Jaga Ramdai? Jaga Ramdai. We'll just call him the Blade Master from Halo Infinite. And finally, here he is alongside the Spartan Collection Master Chief. Overall, I think this is a fantastic figure. The detailing and sculpt work is great, the plastic quality feels pretty darn good for a Spartan Collection figure, and the figure is only $20. Unlike Star Wars Black Series or Marvel Legends, which are now approaching $25, oh my gosh. My only gripes with this figure are the slightly limited articulation and the hands having a hard time holding the smaller sword. However, Jazwares Vault does run 20 or 30% off deals around the holidays, so I'd wait till then. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment down below what you think I should review next. Thank you so much for watching, and have a blessed day.